Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Friday, November 2nd, 2018, and I am Hannah Mabry. Leadership 101, a $10,000 grant, and more coming up next on Texan TV News. In campus news, the Leadership 101 series continued today with a workshop held in the Rec Center from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The theme of the workshop was interpersonal competence. The Leadership 101 series is put on by the Division of Student Affairs.
My name is Erin Warner, and I am the facilitator for the Working in a Group piece of Leadership 101. All in all, I just hope that students gain some leadership development through this series, and specifically with this session, I hope that they kind of learn just the dynamics of forming a group, the purpose, the mission, overall the vision, and just kind of understanding a why, and working with other people, and then working together to kind of create that common goal under the structure of what does leadership mean, what does collaboration mean, social change model. We're introducing things like that.
My name is Kylie Zantier, and I came today because leadership is a huge part, especially this semester. I've been doing anything I can to get into anything with the name leadership in it, so I'm hoping to improve in that.
I want you to form groups between 3 and 4, and there's 5 stations set up in the back. You only need to stand at one station, but I want you to talk amongst your groups and try to understand what it is that's in front of you. There's only one rule, is you cannot touch the object. But I want you to be able to come back and as a group explain to me how the object is what it is.
The last session of the workshop will be held on November 6th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the Math Building and November 9th from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. in the Rec Center. For more information, contact Caleb Chapman at cchapman@tarleton.edu. In local news, according to the Weatherford Democrat, Friends of the Weatherford Public Library received a $10,000 grant from Union Pacific Railroad to continue the library's project to digitize Parker County's historical materials. Friends of the Weatherford Public Library First Vice President Linda Klein said receiving the grant is a tremendous honor and that it's the only time the railroad has given a gift like this to anybody in Weatherford, so it's a pretty prestigious deal. Klein said some of the nonprofit members applied for the Union Pacific Railroad grant to allow the library to hire staff to continue the project. Library Services Director Chris Accardo said a part-time job position for the Peach Project has been posted on the city's website. The grant should pay for someone to work 13 to 14 hours per week for the rest of the fiscal year. Moving forward, Accardo said the project will have a special focus to collect historical materials about the railroad, while still collecting any other materials for the project. He encourages people to bring in the historical materials to be digitized. Klein said, "Digitizing our history, that's how we preserve our past." And now, today's Texas news. According to the Associated Press, a deputy was shot when trying to serve a felony warrant to a sex offender. To get a closer look at what happened, we turn to the AP video.
What we had today is a couple officers went to serve a felony warrant on a subject at a local store here in LaGrange. The subject resisted, pulled a knife, escaped from the officers, ran to his hotel room, and barricaded himself in. We further went to execute the warrant. Subject started shooting at the officers. One officer was shot and is in critical condition, and the subject is in custody at this time. He pulled out a knife, and the officer on scene that initially made contact with him was cut in the hand by him. It was a failed to register as a sex offender warrant, felony warrant.
And now, today's national news will be provided by the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. President Trump says he plans to sign an order next week that could lead to the large-scale detention of migrants along the southwest U.S. border. He also says U.S. troops were told that if migrants throw rocks, they should react as if they were rifles. The Florida man accused of mailing pipe bombs to Democrats and Trump critics has a bail hearing Friday. Prosecutors are recommending that Cesar Sayoc be kept in jail until his trial. The last funeral for a Pittsburgh synagogue shooting victim is set for Friday. Rose Mallinger was 97, the eldest of the 11 people killed last Saturday. And more powerful storms are expected in the Deep South on Friday. At least 12 tornadoes have been confirmed in Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. Mike Hempen, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In international news, according to the Associated Press, a bus in southwestern China was driven off a bridge. At least 13 people died in the crash. Police say the cause of the incident was a fight between a passenger and the bus driver. An 8-second surveillance video posted by Chinese police shows the two got into a fight before the bus veered into the wrong lane and fell off the bridge. A female passenger started quarreling with the driver after she missed her stop. 13 bodies have been retrieved from the river and 2 others remain missing. No one is believed to have survived. In sports, according to Tarleton Sports, Tarleton Athletics has named Kyle Doty of Texan Cross Country and Adriana Knutson of Tarleton Volleyball the Student Athletes of the Month, which was presented by the Stephenville Apartments. This award is only for those athletes who maintain a 2.75 GPA or better and must be nominated by a coach or athletic administrator. For weather, we turn to Money Martin.
In today's weather, we have a high of 73 and a low of 50, with sunny and clear skies with wind speeds at 8 miles per hour. I am Money Martin, reporting from Texan News.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Lauren Benavides, Rachel LaCroix, and Money Martin. Have a wonderful day, Texans.